Yo, episode 297. We made a podcast. Duzinci.
297. 3 away from the end.
Oh, yeah, we took a week off. We said F it. And so, whatever.
Felt a little too good. I'm playing.
You want to take this week off?
Got a little comfortable taking that week off, man. Make it permanent.
I mean, there was like international break. Like, I didn't watch no game.
I literally watched zero soccer. I haven't seen a single ball being kicked around in a minute.
Like, I watched a little bit of Euro qualifiers, but it wasn't like I didn't care. Like, it's the first match. Like, it's whatever. And I watched some highlights, but
it's already a lot of energy to try to figure out, to try to have all your stuff organized so you understand which club is on which streaming platform. Now you're making me do international. That's just demonic.
Oh, like, also it's on Fox too, which is
I don't.
Yeah, like you put it on Fox, like it's over.
Like literally, Fox has two apps: Sports and Nation. I'm okay, Doug.
That's weird. Yeah, no, I'm good.
I feel really weird going to the app store and downloading Fox now. I can't do it, Doug. It's too far.
3 letters look kind of rough.
I'll watch the highlights till y'all lose the contract. Then I'll go back.
I'll watch the highlights in Spanish too. Like,
yeah, see there you go. That's respect. That's respect right there. Even though I think Telemundo's owned by Fox. But go ahead.
Yeah, it's all the same, I'm sure.
But, yeah.
But yeah, we'll be back. I mean, there's some good football coming up in the next couple weeks, and hopefully we can get some game footage of Caesar and I's pickup soccer matches. Maybe not this weekend, but hopefully
next weekend for sure. The stuff is arriving on Sunday because I don't pay Jeff Bezos anymore. So it was a big commitment. It's been a long time. No Prime. I don't Prime no more, dog. I'm not priming.
You still order from Amazon, so
that's better than Prime. I'm not giving you $200 a year anymore.
Jesus. But yeah, hopefully we'll be doing that soon. Get some very rough game footage of us playing.
I can do the chest one. I can do all kind of.
No, we're not doing the chest one. Is gonna be real boring. It's just gonna be you turning around.
No, I'm gonna get. It's actually great because I walk everywhere. So I'll just see you guys just playing so much.
Actually, it'd be better if I wear it.
Actually, yeah, because you're in the back line. Yeah, we should probably put it on you.
Does that have audio? The chess one?
It has audio no matter what, but you just mute it because audio is probably it has audio. GoPros have audio, but it's not like anything sexy.
Yeah.
But it'll be funny audio. Like
I mean, me like, oh God, okay, I'll push up, whatever. But yeah, we'll have that hopefully coming soon. But we're gonna talk about a few things today. We'll keep it light and pretty quick. Caesar, they're talking about your boy Lionel Messi, who hopefully he paid them people in Argentina so they don't shoot up his wife's grocery store again. They're talking about him going back to Barca. Barca has confirmed that there's talks. Messi's contract has not been renewed with PSG. It will be over in June. And they're saying, Barca is really going to try to bring him back, even though Laporta said that he wanted him to play for free. Do you think that Messi is going to be doing his last season or two and retiring at Barcelona? What do you think?
Yeah, I think that there's these weirdos, parasocials that think he's going to go to like Argentina or some shit.
That's
like, they're like, oh, he's going to go to his boy club Newell's. I'm like, dog, let me keep it real. When I came to America, I lived in Canoga Park. I have no affinity to Canoga Park in my life. Like, that's how I think Newell's is to Messi. Like, he went to Barcelona like a baby, you know what I mean? So I don't think he has like real tangible connection to Newell's boys. Like,
old boy,
he'd have to play there for free as Laporta dreams. So that's not happening. I mean, Luis Suarez played only one season at his club, and now he's in Gremio. Like, these dudes I don't think they really care that much. I don't really think they care that much. I think we care more than they care. And people that care are at those clubs for a long time already. You know what I mean? Like they might have been there a while. Brazilians, they usually start and they play a long time in Brazil, then they'll go to Europe and then they'll come back. Like, it's usually much more of a connection than like what Messi had. Messi went as like an academy player.
Yeah, he was 13.
He was a La Masia, dog. That's crazy. Like, no way. So yeah, I think he's gonna end it at Barcelona.
Well, they're also saying Inter Miami.
I mean, I think people are saying that, but weren't they saying that Lewandowski was gonna go to Galaxy too? Like, well, I don't really But
Lewandowski said himself that he would like to play in the Galaxy.
okay. Yeah, I don't really know. I think there's a lot of I think the America media stuff is a little sus.
Of course, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, David Beckham. I'm like, when the hell did David Beckham and Messi ever become dogs? And when did they play together? What's the connection? Literally played on opposite sides. They played against each other. They ain't dogs like that.
No.
Like maybe if Xavi or like maybe if like Iniesta was playing in Inter Milan, then it's like, oh, he wants to be reunited with a former player or something. You're giving me something there. Like, but what's at Inter Miami? Like what? So I don't know. He has kids like moving around different countries. That's kind of buck wild a little bit, but I can really see him in Barcelona, and I think Barcelona's going to do bad. But I think that I think he's going to end there to the detriment of Barcelona competitive wise, but benefit financially.
I think that Lionel Messi, who we have seen,
My dog, Lionel
your
Messi.
dog Messi,
My dog, day one Messi fan.
who we have seen, like, they like to talk about him just a humble, little short guy. Messi likes
It's a
that.
little ableist. It's a little ableist to think he's a sweet, humble, short guy. A little ableist. Not on you, towards people that think.
Yeah, me too. Messi likes that money. So I think that Messi is going to do what your other homie Ronaldo did and take his black ass to Saudi Arabia. I think he's going to go play for Hilal or one of these other teams. Itihad or something.
That'd be kind of rough.
Well, Hilal's the good team there.
Yeah, but they're not as rich as Nasser.
No, they are. I think they're richer probably. Like Hilal's the one that actually wins stuff there. I think that he's gonna go play there and get a 200 million a year, like Ronaldo's gonna get for a couple of years. Ronaldo's having a good time. I think they're playing some good football out there.
16 goals.
Calendar
year.
I think that he's gonna go there and extend his career in Saudi Arabia.
I mean, I'm down.
Because Saudi Arabia is the new China. You know what I mean? China's league fell off after, like, before COVID, a little bit like around COVID time. Saudi Arabia took up that mantle. If you like, I think
you're right. You just sounded so conservative. Like when you
it's true.
That.
It's true.
I know you're absolutely right, but that sentence just sounds so good. Saudi Arabia is the new China. Like, okay, dude. You're right though. It's the new cash out league.
Yeah, and I think one of the big things is that they changed the laws so that if somebody moves there, their wife don't have to wear hijab. Yeah. So like
that was huge. Huge.
Now you can't be wearing skirts and stuff like that. You can't be rocking your knees out.
And you're probably gonna be in that commune all day, but pop off, in that private,
You're gonna be living well and you'll be getting a lot of money. And I feel like
you can't go wild.
No. You can't wear what you want, but you don't have to cover your hair. But I think that Messi's looking like, damn, dude, like he's getting 200 million euros. Like, yeah, let me go do that too.
Yeah, I mean, say what you want. Me and my morals, that's way too much. Like, that's ridiculous. I feel like you've made an obscene amount of wealth. I think it's like more, as much as sports as there's not really much charitable in receiving money in sports.
No.
But the most charitable thing you can do is go to areas maybe that you play before or whatever, and like take massive pay cuts and just kind of be around it, just inspire you. That kind of, it's like the thing to do, right? Like, but when you go to
I don't know.
I'm just saying I'm saying the most thing like that. That's like to go and go in Saudi Arabia and collect that amount of wealth is buck wild. It's buck wild.
I don't think that it's charitable for like someone like Ronaldo or Messi to like go to like either Sporting or Newell's, because the way that I see it is like you got people there that are trying to like make it out. Like they're trying to grind to like make it out. You're taking so much attention away from them. Like let them do their thing there. And like, like I feel like let's just say Ronaldo and Messi, like they've given way more to the game than they've gotten out of it. Like
very true. They don't have to give anymore.
No, billions and billions of dollars have been made off of these two people's names. Mm-hmm. Like you should be able to get some of that. Like whatever. And Messi got issues. He's out there getting extorted allegedly and stuff. Like, you got to figure it out. Do what you got to do. But I think that he's going to end up in Saudi Arabia. That's what
I can see that. I can see that. I agree with you. I think there's an argument for both sides. So I think I still believe in a little bit what I think, but I can see what you're saying too. It's like, well, yeah, but that's why I think soccer is just too like there's too much for either side. Like, it's great if you're like inspiring youth, but also you might take away a superstar spot one day or whatever, or it might take away the shine, or it could prop up because there's more attention now to the team. You don't know, but also at the same time you can't even get over how much exploitation of labor there's been for players in terms of what these clubs have benefited financially versus what the players have benefited financially, and without the same position of power as owners have over players. So it goes both ways. So I can definitely see them going to Saudi Arabia. If I'm Saudi Arabia, I'm doing that because it'll land you a major contract, the national contract. The biggest getting the TV contract money because they have the advertiser money and the contract money. So you get that money, it's guaranteed cash, especially if it's like a 5-year deal, 3-year deal. Get on like BN, get on something like that, which I think would be tough because that's Qatar, right? Or Kuwait.
Yeah, they're not getting on BN.
Yeah, okay. No, who knows? ESPN, whatever. Someone's gonna shell out some money because they got a little bit left over, and I think you could do that. Maybe Paramount, I don't know. So I think I would do that if I'm Halal or like I forgot the other team. Yeah, like Etihad or whatever. Whoever has cash, spell it out. You can have a good rival, a good little thing going on there, and people are gonna watch, dog. They're still dropping Ronaldo clips and Ronaldo stats. I'm like, I didn't even know. They're like, oh, he had a hat trick. I'm like, that's crazy. I don't even know the name of the team. But like, they're still dropping information. They're gonna do the same if Messi's there, if not more. They're gonna be comparing it to like the lower of the top 5. Is this better or not?
Oh yeah, for sure. Right now, Nasser is second after Etihad like by 1 point.
Etihad had that weirdo Brazilian dude, Romarinho.
Hilal is 4th right now, but no, I mean, but they got a lot of money. Like they're the big team in Saudi.
They got your boy on there.
They got some
from Peru, Camarillo, whatever, that baller.
They got don't they have Giovinco? Isn't he on Hilal too? I don't know.
I think he used to be. I think he's back he's like in Division 2 Spain, Italy now.
Damn. But yeah.
He's like 37, dog. Giovinco, hello.
Oh, Igalo plays for Hilal.
Igalo is really good. They have Musa too, big Musa. Marega, whatever, Musa Marega from
yeah. They
big ball. He's good. They have some good players there.
The guys, I'm looking at
Camarillo used to be my boy for Peru. Oh, he's so good. Oh, him and Jefferson were like my favorite Peruvian players to watch back in the day. They were so good.
Yeah, no, they got some good stuff going on.
They got that tiny Brazilian baller too. So yeah, they got some good teams.
Yeah, Ronaldo just scored the other day. The last match he just scored.
Apparently he's doing good in the league right now. And there was a really cute thing about Talisca was like on the goal drought, and then this dude Ronaldo gave him the PK. I was like, "Aw, that's cute."
But yeah, so I think Messi's gonna go to Saudi Arabia, but we'll see. We got some matches coming up this weekend. The only I want to say big matches are in EPL. We do got City versus Liverpool, big clash. Although Liverpool is just up and down. They're kind of weird. I don't know. Like they beat the dog shit out of Man U, then they just looked really bad against Real Madrid. Obviously, that's totally different.
Did they lose to Newcastle too or something? They're like playing. Really
they lost to some other team. Or is it Brentford? I forgot.
Yeah, some team. I was like, why did you lose to them?
Or like Bournemouth, maybe I forgot. But I mean, it's still a big game. It's they're playing in Manchester. Damn, City's like 20 points ahead of Liverpool. That's crazy.
the gaps between the top teams is so wild.
That's insane.
What's the gap between Arsenal and Liverpool?
It is 27 points.
Oh my god!
But Liverpool got 2 games. Liverpool got 2 games in hand though. Also, do you still think Arsenal's gonna not win the league?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though I'm probably wrong, almost mathematically, I'm still down. I'm gonna down this hill.
But what do you think, City versus Liverpool? Although it's playing at 4:30 for us, we're not gonna watch it. But what do you think it's gonna be a good game, or do you think City's gonna kill them?
I'm literally not gonna watch that game because like the World Cup did that for me already. I'm already broken as a person. I think City, like part of me kind of feels like City's gonna lose a little bit, only because
Mm.
like City's at that weird point where they need to get these necessary wins to win the league. So I think they're gonna start throwing a little bit. And yeah, I think they're gonna throw a little bit. I think that I, I don't there's like a lot of these conversations about City going on right now that doesn't sound very secure, like about like their future. Like there's a lot of Holland talk, there's Julian Alvarez talk, and
Gundogan.
Gundogan, big Turkish trader. I think that there's like that feeling close to the end of the season. Let's keep it real. Whenever you have been at a club less than a year, you haven't been there a real calendar year. How much dedication do you really have if it's already conversations of you leaving?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, we did our part. I don't know. It feels like it doesn't feel like blood, sweat, and tears at that point. It feels like I just gotta do the best I can. If it doesn't work, fuck it. Like I'm not gonna get injured. Like it kind of gives that energy with City. Yeah. So I mean, City should win that, but I can absolutely see Liverpool catching them sleeping because you catch Liverpool, Man City sleeping, it'll be tough for them to just kind of rally back and pull out a bunch of goals to win it. So, I expect the Man City win, but I wouldn't be shocked with EPL if Liverpool wins that game.
Seriously. Also, Newcastle's playing Man U.
Shout
Top.
out to Toon Dog. Big Toon Dog. Hope they stomp on Man U, dog. Big Toon. I'm a Toon fan.
That's a top five clash there. Newcastle's only 3 points behind Man U. They're playing in Newcastle.
Ooh. Wait, did they win? So if they tiebreaker, who gets on top?
Well, the goal differential, I'm sure, is in favor of Man U. Oh wow, it's not actually.
Oh, calm down. Okay. Don't
Okay,
give it.
Caesar, this is kind of crazy.
Okay.
Man U's goal differential is only 6. Brentford's goal differential is better than them. That's
Yeah, but
crazy.
'cause if you think about it, man, if you think about it, like
Well,
Man
they
U's
were
been winning
trash in the
games, but
beginning too.
yeah, who's in and who like their goal leader? It's like one guy. Like, who's the guy has more goals after him? Does anybody even in double digits after him? No, like
They've only scored 41 goals. Newcastle scored 39, but Man U have given up 35, and Newcastle's only given up 19.
yeah, Newcastle is one of the best defenses, right? Don't they have
Yeah,
like one
but
of the best defenses?
Newcastle's given up the least amount of goals in the league by far, though.
Oh, okay. You know why they got the big Lille man over there? Sven.
Sven Botman.
Big bot
Um,
man, dog. Big bot man back
so,
there.
so yeah, no, I think that Newcastle will go ahead of them because their goal differential is 20, while Man U's is 6. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Newcastle's real advantage watching them is that they have a lot of options. Like they have versatile like players. Like getting Isak was so good
Oh yeah.
because he is a versatile striker. He's like a Benzema type of striker where he doesn't care where he is. It doesn't matter. He's comfortable on both feet.
Mm-hmm. It's
He can
fast.
break a dribble off fast and spread the ball around because he played in Spain and played in Germany. That's a really good player. And if you watch Newcastle, they're very kind of chaotic going up front with like my boy Big Saint Maximilian Pegasus. He's insane, but you need a guy like Isak to complement that because he'll go to spaces that Maximin is at and stuff like that, and vice versa. So they have a good counterattack. That Wilcox kid that came from Arsenal is really good. I like that Wilcox one. He's played the nine and center mid for them. I like him a lot.
Guimaraes.
Umadish is so good. They just have a really good team and their defense is solid. And Man U, say it out. Sometimes they have a hard time against like really tough defenses making things happen with Anthony and stuff like that. So, they can get in little lulls and sometimes they get bailed out by Casemiro heroics, to be honest.
And he's out for 3 matches.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think Newcastle's gonna win it. And yeah, I think that's Newcastle's game to win, and I think that'll be huge.
Give me a prediction. Give me a score prediction for both
Ooh.
matches. City Liverpool score prediction right now.
City Liverpool. I'm gonna go 3-1 Man City.
Ooh. I'm gonna go 2-2.
2-2, okay. And I think for Newcastle, I'm gonna go 1-0 Newcastle.
I'm gonna go 0-0.
Oh, okay. Not a 1-1?
Nah.
We'll get a 1-1 out of you.
Nah, it's a northern battle. It seems like it's going to be a stalemate.
Coming up to the north, there's gonna be problems though. Don't come up to the north right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Caesar, dog, it's really looking crazy for Valencia right now. Like, damn, dude,
That's their own fault though.
they're still in the relegation zone by 1 point. They have 26 points. They're one below Espanyol. They're in the relegation zone, dog. They're literally in 18th place right now with 12 matches left. Is Valencia gonna get relegated?
Number one, yes. I'm very sad about this. I watched a really good YouTube documentary about Valencia and what's going on right now. I gotta send it to you from my English homie Alfie. Great video talking about the Chinese owner, or no, Singapore owner, the owner from Singapore, who's like a real estate
Ling or
mogul.
something? Is he Ling?
Yeah, they're
Oh
still
no, Peter Lim.
they're still actively protesting him in the streets of Valencia. They hate him. They wanted him to sell the club 2 years ago. If you look, the problem with him is that he seems to supersede player director decisions, like because he made one good decision in the past, he thinks he's like the guy. So
Oh my god.
that's what's led to the Geddes and players like that coming in and out the club. And people are over it because if you look at it realistically, historically, Valencia, based on the players they've had, the success and money they've made, they should be doing better.
Oh yeah.
And they're not. They're like literally dropping off. They basically let Soler walk almost for free to PSG. They made a lot of mistakes financially.
I think it just made a lot of mistakes. Like, just you got to get good players, dude. Like, there's a lot of good players out there, and you got to get them. Like, bring Kondobia back. Like, maybe Kondobia is getting more money with Atleti. I can see that, but like, bring in good players, dude. Like, you look at their lineup, it's like, who are these people? Like, half of them is like, you got to get good players, yo. Like,
they've had like I think like 6 coaches in 5 years.
something crazy.
And they keep bringing back the same coach that bails them out every time, which I forgot his name, but he always does really well with them or like gets them out of trouble. He's like a club legend, the coach. And I think that with Valencia, if you look, they always have like a pretty good team set up. And then they just kind of like let players go, but they don't get anything back for it. They don't really make a move. They don't make anything to reflect. They'll have a Kondobia, but they'll give it a Kondobia and they'll go younger. Like they get Moriba off of Leipzig. I'm like, what? That's not really how you play this. Maybe you go with France and you get another CDM to complement what Kondobia had. Like you need to, anytime you lose a player, you need to get someone that's going to fill the gap. Or the big fallout, Pareja, whatever, the dude that went to Villarreal, he had a huge falling out, and he's a club legend. He still talks trash about them. Like he hates that club, and he talks about how the owners is the reason this club is falling apart. He was let go because of this to go for free, and he's still balling. Like,
which is crazy
for this.
Which is crazy because honestly, I was like, dude, I can't stand watching Danny Pereira.
Me too. I hate it.
I really hate him, dude. He's so slow, dude. Like,
I hate him. 32 speed Drew Bledsoe ass midfield. I don't want to see that walking around.
Literally,
but
he's still playing well.
Value. You still could have got something back. You didn't get any replacements, and they don't even get young players that are like super highly rated. They're not getting like maybe Barcelona players that don't play a lot or Real Madrid players. They're just kind of like
they did get Nico Gonzalez, but he's whatever. Like it's not that serious.
I didn't. Out of all the people, like what Nico was the lowest rated. Like I don't even think Nico was that crazy to me. He's pretty good. I just don't think he's like a game changer of a player.
He needs to be around other good midfielders. Like they got Justin Kluivert, who's good. They got Jose Gaya, who's good. They got a serviceable number 9 who's older though, but with Cavani, but he's been injured for the past couple weeks.
But it's just what's his name go? What's their dude that last year? I think their strikers were like combined for like 40 goals. Like they had what's his name, the Uruguayan dude, right? And then they had another guy.
Maxi Gomez left a couple seasons ago. But
yeah, they had a bunch of good that's some good goals. They're 20 goals under like last season or the season before that. They're not really getting much because it's pretty much only Cavani, and Clyburt's not a big scorer. Like he
No.
has speed, but he's not like a dangerous offensive scoring threat. And I've seen a lot of games where he gets the ball and he kind of like, oh, okay. Like he kind of bottles it a little bit at the end.
The issue is their midfield is just so bad. Like
Not able to make nothing with the midfield.
it's embarrassing how like bad their
You get
midfield.
Rakitic off Sevilla.
They got to get somebody, and it's just they've been like you got to build from the midfield. Like you're a good club, you're a big club, you got to build your midfield, and they just didn't do it. I don't think they're going to get relegated, but if they do, that's just so embarrassing.
I'm gonna be really sad. I one of the teams I love, no matter how they're doing, is turn on a good game with Valencia on. I love Valencia's. They have the cool logos, cool atmosphere, great stadium that they're still remodeling. I heard from my dad, so I think that yeah, that sucks. Honestly,
they won the league a couple like I'm sorry, I was gonna say a couple years. They won the league like 20 years ago. I want to say twice, and I think they ended up in the pretty late in Champions League one of them seasons too.
They have a high esteem and history in La Liga. Like they're known
one
as
of the big teams, for sure.
They're one of the big top fivers. Like their names, know, and what's going on is a shame. I'm sure that fan base is sick of it.
They won the cup not that long ago. They beat Barcelona to win the cup a few years ago.
Yeah, they really. Yeah, I heard the fans really want that club sold, but so we'll see.
I don't know if selling the club is going to be what does it. I don't know, but
a lot of coaches that come in and out of there have said that they just have a really hard time dealing with the owner. Like that's someone they have a really hard time with. They don't really feel like they need. Gattuso was like saying that like he doesn't feel like he really gets support from the owner, and it's just really frustrating. Even though he's crazy, but still,
he's rough too. But
he's crazy.
Yeah, they won the league. They won the cup in 2019.
Yeah,
but that's back when they had Rodrigo and Kevin Gamero, and like those teams are like that. Like I kind of want to look at the lineup they had for that team. Like who were the guys you had that won the league, that won the cup that year? Soler, Danny Pereiro, Rodrigo was so good for them. Gonzalo Guedes was good for them.
Yeah, Rodrigo, fake Brazilian, was going crazy for them.
I mean, this is kind of whatever, but they did have Kondogbia though. But yeah, I don't think that. Damn, that's funny. That's back when Malcolm was on Barcelona.
Damn, really?
Yeah. I don't think they're going to get relegated, but we'll see. Hopefully they don't. We'll see. But anyway, we made a podcast, episode 297. Back in the building. Holly's still rocking with us, you know what I mean? She's out there in Ukraine, still thugging it out. You know what I mean? She'll be back though. Don't sleep. She'll be back. You know what I mean?
She'll be back when the war's over, dog. You know what I mean?
You know, hopefully if she
duty calls, dog. Duty calls. Protect and serve.
If she's got to stay for the whole war, she's got to stay for the whole war. You feel me?
I mean, Joe Biden said this is serious, so we got to take care of it.
Exactly. But anyway, holler.